Hey y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, it is sunrise out here on the Tennessee River. I'm getting set up right now and just lowered my baits down here to suspend a few off the bottom. And well, I was going to show you some fish on the graph. Here's one right here about 35 feet, but I marked a couple larger fish up here kind of in the 5 to 10 foot water column, and so I was going to go ahead and put another bait under a balloon and suspend it a few feet deep today. So I'm out here today going to be working a main channel ledge, currently 41 feet, although the depth will change as I make my way along. Now they're not running any current at the dam right now, so it's lake-like conditions. So I'm going to troll this morning, keep my speed 0.3 to 0.5 miles an hour as I kind of just make my way down kind of along this channel edge here. But as we move along, I'm going to have baits 2 to 3 feet off bottom and 3 to 5, 6 feet under the surface there, and we'll just see what we can run into. Those dang fish, they knew I was about to film them on the camera, and they're like, we're out of here. We ain't got our check in the mail to be on this video, so they were gone. But hopefully we'll spot some more on the way down through here, and you know what, fingers crossed, we might catch a few today. Come with me, y'all. Let's have some fun. Oh man, the balloon, y'all. There goes the balloon. Fish number 1, subsurface here. Heck yeah, I'm glad I put that thing out now. Well, we get the fish up here, we may not be so happy about it. He ain't gonna be very big. Fish number 1's gonna be a dinkity doodah here. Yeah, well, it's a bite anyway, right? We out here to catch a fish. We can't be greedy, folks. So he is a fish, so may not be the size we want, but sometimes you come out, he's mad too, buddy. He don't want to be on this video. Sometimes you come out and you don't even catch fish. At least I don't anyway, so can't complain, especially about the first one. There he is, folks. Fish number 1, blue cat right there. I had that balloon, I don't know, somewhere between 4 and 6 feet deep. He threw my bait off. I'm gonna put another chunk of skipjack. I just had a small chunk on there. We'll see if we can do that again. That last bait was a chunk with the gut pocket cut out. I got skipjack with me today. That's all the variety of bait I got, so that's what we're rolling with. It is my favorite bait out here anyway, though. I got 2 heads and a chunk near bottom. And we're just going to run one rod here higher up, at least these early morning hours here when there's more fish activity higher up in the water. So here's the bait. You can see my balloon up there, just a party balloon, overhand knot tied. We'll run that back down about right in there, give it a little toss. I was just running it, I don't know, 30, 50 feet behind me. This one may be a little longer since I backlashed myself. Every time I talk to the camera, something goes wrong, it seems like. We'll just put that back in the rod holder. And as we move along, it's right there, just following along behind us. And I'm just kind of following the contour right on the edge of the ledge, right before it starts to come up real steep over here on the side as I make my way down river here. I think my back rod here may be swimming. He is. Oh boy, he's gonna pull now, ain't he? Oh boy. This fish, man, it wasn't a violent takedown. It was just kind of slow and steady swimming off, and he's gonna be violent now. I gotta get the kayak spun here. I'm gonna be all wrapped up in my balloon line there. Man, he just took off on me, didn't he? This is a better fish than I initially thought. Oh boy, he's pulling, man. The other line, boy, my balloon line's wrapped around everything back there when this fish spun me. This one's ate a small chunk. I got the head baits on the front rods. I got a chunk with gut pocket cut out back here as y'all are staring into the sun. Beautiful morning out here. It's not too hot, not too cool, just kind of perfect. Looking like it's going to be a beautiful morning. And there ain't no place I'd rather be than right out here on the river, reeling in some old whiskered fish and enjoying it. Just calm and relaxing coming out here first thing in the morning before all the pleasure boaters get out. Birds are chirping. Nature's coming alive. I still can't hardly see him because we're looking into the sun. It's a good fish. Yeah, that's a fun sizer right there. He's fought harder than his size, but that's still a pretty dang good fish. What do you think, fish? You ready to come in? No, you better be, because that hook ain't in there very good. Come on in, fish. That hook looked like it's wobbling around. Boy, it was. It wasn't hooked good at all, man. All right, y'all. First quality fish of the morning. That's a big upgrade over that little dink that ate the balloon bait back there. But nice. He was a tough fight. Definitely fought above his weight class. I'm happy with him. Let's let him go. Get out here, buddy. I hit the line on the way out. Doggone thing. Well, I'll tell you what I think I'm gonna do, y'all. I think I'm gonna switch my balloon rod that's been over here. We're gonna put it on this side and switch my down line over here. That way, if that rod gets hit again, you and me ain't looking directly into the sun while we're trying to reel him in. That sun's up high enough and bright enough now to about blind a person. So we'll get another bait on there and drop it down, reorganize these rods, and I'm gonna get back on the move. Again, I'm just covering water out here this morning. I'm trying to run into some fish since we ain't got any current whatsoever. Y'all, the balloon's going down again. That dang balloon, man. I saw some fish first thing when I got out here that was up in the water called bigger marks. But I haven't really seen nothing here in the last 30 minutes or so, but we got us another bite here just under the surface. Now it's another small one though. It's another dink. So, you know, not the size of fish we're out here to catch, but it is another bite. Come over here, fish. Get yourself. We switched out that other rod so that we wouldn't be reeling in fish looking right into the sun, and of course you hit on this side, fish. I gotta watch that hook there so he don't put it in my finger. That thing going through the bottom lip. There we go. Let's turn you around this way, fish, so you can at least get in the light there. Tell these people to hit the like and subscribe, would you? Nope, he won't. Useless fish right there. Won't do a daggone thing for me, man. I made that fish famous and he won't even tell you all to hit the like and subscribe. What you gotta do to get some work out of these fish? Heck if I know. Well, let's fix our balloon back here and put another bait on. I'm gonna keep rolling with it. Again, I'm not seeing much, but I got them other 3 rods out there on bottom, so we'll just keep this one moving along here behind us, a few feet down. Who knows, we might run into a big one at some point out here on it. So I've made my way downriver to a creek mouth, which is here behind me. So I have spot locked them in it. One, because I saw some fish on the graph, and I always love fishing creek mouths, so I thought we'll just hang out here a little while, see what's going on. 2, though, I heard some stuff coming behind me here, and apparently we got the daggone Carnival Cruise Line luxury ships coming down river. Here comes 2 of them, so I know they're going to have this water rocking for a little while. So we'll hang out here for 20 minutes or so, see if I get some action, let the water calm down after all these boats go by, and then get back on the move if we ain't get nothing. Been a slow day thus far, but you know, I got that one quality fish, and so I'm gonna keep making my way down this ledge, and we'll find some eventually. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice takedown. Nice takedown right there. Nice takedown right here at this creek mouth. All right, man. That's another on the chunk. When I got here down to this creek, I spot locked. I switched out all my baits, put on fresh pieces, let the Carnival Cruise Lines go through. Water just got kind of calmed down here a couple minutes ago, and here we are. I saw some fish on the graph kind of in here, and I love fishing creek mouths. It's been one of my favorite, most productive spots historically. Just any creek that dumps off into the main channel. Fish work up and in periodically to feed, and you put time into those places, you're eventually going to have some fish swim through your baits. And right here and now, we got us one. It was in the right place at the right time, and that is another fun size right there. Man, they're fighting hard for their size today. That's another that's fought above his weight class right there. Dang good takedown. Come on in, fish. Boy, he's got plenty to say. Listen to him talking there. Fish, you talk more on video than I do. People's gonna be in the comment box telling you about it too. He's still talking. Listen, fish, you gotta understand, them people in the comment box, they're gonna light you up for rambling on too much. I hear it all the time. This fish has no idea what he's getting into on this video. It's, you know, smaller, fun size here, but thankful to get him. It's been a slow bite out here thus far today. Just not, I'm gonna let him go before he starts flopping. Get out of here. Just not much action thus far. I've covered a little water this morning, and you know, thought I'd put in a little time here at this creek mouth, see what happens. Probably get on the move here in the next few minutes if I don't get any more action. But just a beautiful day though. The fish today are a bonus. It's this time of year right now, you occasionally get some mornings where it's just calm. It's the perfect temperature. Don't really have, I mean, the Carnival cruise line went through a few minutes ago, but that's been really the only boaters I've seen out here today. So the stars have aligned today. Any fish are just a bonus. It's an awesome day to be out here though. I'm gonna put on another chunk here, y'all. The chunks have got the attention today. The heads just ain't getting any action. So I'd actually, when I rebaited a little while ago, I put on a second chunk on my down lines and just, you know, refresh the head. That way I got two chunks out now. My balloon bait, it's still over here to the rod's on the other side of the kayak, but the wind has pushed that line over there. You know, no current out here today, so pretty much the only water movement is just the wind blowing, and it ain't blowing hard at all. It's just a perfectly calm morning. So anyway, we got our bait going down. That's on a Carolina rig. I got my stinger flies there under it. Those are the Catfish Sumo bait stalker flies. I got links for those in the video description there. But basic setup, my sinker there is on bottom right now, so I'm gonna reel my rod tip down a little bit. What the heck is that? Is that a fish? Boy, I had one bite it right then, y'all. I felt a thump and he bit it right then as soon as it hit bottom. Well, let's set it back in the rod holder there and see if he comes back for it in a second. I was trying to say though, that sinker hit bottom, I reeled the rod tip down, was going to raise it up and put it in the rod holder so my bait will be, you know, a couple feet off the bottom, but that fish had other plans. Dang, fish didn't stay hooked up though. Man, I must have just put it right on his head. I mean, he bit instantly. Hopefully he'll come back in a minute. Hey, look right here. Let me attach my screen. He's right there, y'all. That's that fish that just hit. He's right there. He's still down there. He's actually got some other friends with him. Now he's wanting to swim off. There he goes. Maybe he'll go back there to my back bait. Well, we didn't get to see him because I reeled him up, but the eye in the sky up here, the live scope, we caught him down there sniffing around, by gosh. I think whatever come up for it before, okay, there it's bobbing around. I thought whatever had come up for it before I turned the camera on was after the balloon itself, not the bait that's under it. I'm gonna get the rod here in my hand, reel up the slack. He's after it. I think he may possibly have it there and just be hanging out kind of on the surface because the balloon keeps moving around. Let's just reel down on him and see what happens here. Yeah, we got him. He ain't very big. Oh, there he went. It was brown. It looked like it was probably a channel cat just chewing up my bait there. And he has chewed it up. Danged old channel cats. Man, I hate those things. And here I am possibly considering a trip for a tournament to go catch the dang things. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what I was even thinking. Boy, I hate them dang channel cats. Let's switch that out, doggone it. Well, here's just one. Well, maybe. He hit it. No, he's on there. He's on there. I just got on the move, y'all. Sat here at this creek mouth over a half hour. Got the one fish, had the little channel cat messing the bait under the balloon. I just got turned and was starting to head down river. Oh man, this thing here, I don't know how he got that bait in the mouth. How'd he do it? How did he eat that bait, y'all? Don't you look at this thing. Get on in here. Don't act like that. Boy, he's got my fly and everything. Now the bait popped out. He had that dang thing wedged in there. You gonna calm down so I don't get that hook in my finger fish. Well, these things are ornery this morning. Had that whole bait wedged in his mouth. There it went too. We're gonna switch that out after I get all this untangled. He done all this after we got hold of him. Oh, balloon again, y'all. The balloon. We got another one on it. Just went down. Turn the motor off here. He's got me spinning around here. Oh, it's another. That's another small. I hope it ain't no channel cat. I hope it's at least a blue. He's mad whatever he is, ain't he? Goodness gracious, he's mad. He's mad at y'all. He ain't mad at me. All I did was put a hook in his face. There he went. It was one of them old channel cats. He just spit the hook right there. Good. I didn't want to handle no channel cat anyway, by gosh. Look at this. He done got my fly all messed up too. Dadgummit. I'm gonna have to comb my fly's hair after that fish done it like that. That right there, man. They flying over in helicopters trying to figure out where I'm catching these fish at, y'all. Too bad for them, they picked the wrong day. They picked a day where I ain't hardly catching anything. So that helicopter, he can go report back, tell them exactly where I'm at today. Got one after this front bait, and he may have it. Yeah, he does. It's been a while, y'all. I've just been biding my time here, hoping to run into another one, but it has been a hot minute. The bite today just ain't happening. They're just not very active today. Or I'm in the wrong place at the wrong depth, at the wrong speed or something. I don't know. Either way, we got us another bite here, another small. Let's see if he'll fling that hook off in a second. We won't have to handle him. No such luck with this one. I'll get them goose up there, the geese, to come over here and unhook his fish for me. They gonna disrupt the video like that. Now he wants to show out. Now you want to misbehave, don't you, fish? Get up here, calm down, act like somebody. Enough of that now. Enough of that. This fish didn't hardly fight at all. He saved every bit of his energy till he got up here. You gotta be ashamed, fish. I ain't even gonna put you in the light so people can see you. Get out of here, you old thing. That's another on the chunk, y'all. The chunk bait has got us every single bite today. Nothing on the head. So I've made it down here about as far as I'm gonna go this morning. And I'll tell you what, man, I have had to grind for a bite today. It has not been consistent anywhere down through here. Never just really got on them. It's been catch a fish, go a spell, catch another one. Very inconsistent, but I was able to grind out a few bites, and it's because I'm doing the method that I'm doing here. This is my favorite way to fish this time of year, is get on the edge of the ledges, right on the contour, and just go, either drifting if I got current or trolling if I don't. Because, you know, these fish this time of year, the water's warm, we may get us another one right there. That one just got hit. he's gonna get wrapped up in my balloon line, which has made its way up here while I went to do this closing. We need a good tangle to close out the show. But you know, this time of year, water's warmer, fish are moving a lot more, they're a lot more active. Covering water, drifting or trolling just allows you to put your baits in front of as many fish as possible. You know, today maybe I'm just in an area where there's not a lot of fish. Other scenario too, maybe the fish are here, they're just not active. Either way, covering the most amount of water possible allowed me to potentially catch the fish that I got, and who knows what would have happened if I had just been kind of sitting on a spot this morning. I don't know, but anyway, y'all, it's been fun out here this morning nonetheless. Perfect morning, perfect conditions. You only get so many mornings like this per year where it's not too hot, not too cold, weather's perfect, limited boat traffic. I'll take it. Didn't get as many or as big a fish as I wanted to today, but heck, that's pretty much always the case anytime you go fishing, right? So anyway, I'm about to take it to the house, so y'all, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.